All right. So this is the first box of the big haul, which I talked about in my last video. Now, this box is full of non-Archie. Well, I take that back. It's a mix. I hate to say that because I was filling in spaces, so I think I got the wrong box for that, but it doesn't really matter. This is a big stack that will. Okay, I walked in, the two long boxes. He sold them to me at $100, and that $100 equated to the four short boxes is almost what it come out to, which ended up being over 500 books. That put me at about 18 cents a book. So it doesn't matter what you see here. Everything was about 18 cents a book. So a really good deal. So again, he knows how things I look for and stuff. So he kind of offered that up, and he knew I'd probably take it because I did. I took it really quick when he offered it because I could sit there and do the math and realize that I probably was going to be at least in the 30 to 40 cent a book, and everything in there was worth that. So um, we're going to start with Little Lulu. Again, as you can see, 10 center. Trying to work on some of these fun books. Another one, all from Dell. And again, if you look, like I said, these are up into the 12 cent. A lot of this starts at Silver Age. Again, most of them are really nice condition. I mean, yeah, they got little spine ticks and things like that, but just really cool stuff. Really good that way. A little Lotta. Woody Woodpecker. Now this one I love, absolutely love this cover. No, I have not been able to bag and board everything because once I got it home, I realized a lot of these books really need Golden Age bags and boards. So I'm going to have to go and pick up those as well as some more Silver Age bags and boards. So, but I love this cover. So it's just really cool. And I stuck a beautiful Sea Hunt back there. Old Lloyd Bridges doing his thing. Can't remember. Mike Nelson. That's right. I remember his name was Mike, but I couldn't remember what it was. And you'll see some really nice ones like this in here. Um, how about that? Huckleberry Hound Winter Fun. Now, this is a four color. Four color 1054, I think is what it is. I had to make sure I checked it to make sure it was because, again, just, and you look at them, they're about the Nelly with that snowball as he jumps. So I thought that was real cool. Did not have a Rex Allen, so that one was actually a really good find that way. So again, um, picked up this Gunsmoke, and again, all these are 18 cents a piece. I don't know about you, but that's only 8 cents more than its original cover, so I'm pretty good with that. Picked up this Flintstones. That was actually, now this part of it really was fun. I love this because, I mean, I'm a big Flintstone fan. So being able to actually put more of these Flintstone books together for 18 cents a piece was great. This is all the Charlton ones, number 20, number 4. I like how they always change Wilma's outfit a lot of the times, even though they kind of keep Barney and Fred similar to what they are. These they change. Some of y'all might have seen my shorts where I posted these, but number 17, this is Betty and Barney, number 2 of that Charlton run. Gold Key one. A little Dino action there, as you can see. I like that one. He swung by him and it got his baton and ended up. Now, if you notice, Fred's car is missing the very top, and it's sort of a dark convertible there. Not the norm. This is way up at issue number 44, so this is near the end. It's still a newsstand, but way at the end. Another issue of Great Gazoo. Kind of thought that character was fun. I don't think he ruined anything or anything else. I thought Harvey Korman done a great job with his voice. Working on these are always really cool. I remember watching the Pebbles and Bam Bam show, and actually have the DVD set in there in my living room. I enjoy the show. This is where Pebbles grows up. She's in high school. All of her friends. Bam Bam is not anywhere close to as strong as he was, but now he is older, and he is still strong, but nowhere close to what he was. And that one I just love. I mean, she's got the 1,000 pounds and is shocking Bam Bam as he comes to the door. But, you know, Bam Bam knows a good redhead when he sees it. He was good with that. He hung to that for a while, if you think about it. I mean, he went all the way from being the next door baby to getting married to her later on. I got the card set with the Flintstones. That one's really neat. Now, I apologize, I stuck. Okay, this is stuff I'd already showed, so we can move that out and we'll put another set of stuff in there. I've been moving my books around, so I must have stacked them behind the other. Even though they're really good books to look at, I already showed them to you. Okay, so Flash Gordon 19 by Gold Key. Been working on this run for a while. I want to try to finish this one all the way through. Like Buck Rogers, like the Shadow, all the pulp kind of characters to me. I absolutely love them, and I love to have anything I can get of theirs. But I prefer it older. I don't care to try to do a lot of the newer. It doesn't mean as much to me. Little Blondie. I think that one was funny because, like I said, he's asleep and they're just moving him into the shower. Another Still Starling, number 4. And again, I already own this run all the way up to except 1. And the 1 I can't find, usually the number 7. Dudley Do Right. I love that. Number 3. Used to watch that cartoon all the time. Still do, actually. Picked up this Wally because I already have the start of this, Wally the Wizard, Star Comics, but it is a newsstand, and my other one is actually a direct. So I'm kind of working on that. That Wilkin Boy, again, sort of the knockoff of, Archie there. But again, I'm trying to get them while I can. Now, you'll notice that some of these Laugh ones are actually 10 centers, so this goes back a pretty good ways. This is from 1958. So, again, this is right at the end of the atomic, beginning of the Silver Age. So it really is, a pretty cool time. And none of these are bagged and boarded right yet. Laugh number 114. This is from 1960. Again, still got the little images of 3 of them up there together. This one's out of 1960, number 117. You can look at I love the clothes, the hair designs, the stuff as they move through the eras, because again, he's forever a teen kind of thing, and it's just, and I don't care anything for the show or anything like that, but I love these. And this is from 1966. You can kind of tell that with the combination of his and her outfit. 12 center. 1968. Great year. I was born that year. This is number 212. Another 1968, number 213. Again, if you're looking around, you can kind of see everything. It says, hey, Archie, do you have a head for figures? No, just an eye for them. Yeah. See, I'm just going to say this. Archie was the guy who, to me, his old depiction, he was this doofy looking guy that would never be anybody. By the time he gets to this point, they got him sort of like Dobie Gillis, so he actually is, more of an attractive guy that more of the girls like than, and more of them than I thought they would. But 1969, number 214, got 2 of those. Again, all these are 18 cents a piece. 1970 we've now moved into. And again, I always look around, I look at the way they do the hair, the way they do the clothes, and I find it to be just fun. The way they tell the stories. I mean, even look at Veronica and her outfit there. The fact that she's using a pencil sharpener on the wall. I don't know about you, but that was when I was even a kid. We had the pencil sharpener on the wall. That kind of stuff. How the desks are. All that kind of gives me flashbacks to being in school as a kid. Big Ethel there. She's working on being the cover girl. Yeah. There's one in here I've got to where she's got some gams on her. 1970, number 230. They're all showing up for the rock festival. They just didn't realize Dalton meant rocks. There it is. There's a little bit of eye candy for y'all. That right there, red dress. Big Ethel in a red dress. She's also showing her karate skills, so you already know she's got skills. You got, and here's the thing I'm going to tell you. An innuendo cover that appears on an Archie is not an innuendo cover, okay? It is a saying that existed at the time. It is not anything as most people want to pervert it into what it is now. So realistically, get away from my books. Quit trying to make stuff out to be something it's not. Really. I absolutely can't stand that. When I'm trying to pick up a book and you realize it's gone to be $120 book because some guy is out there thinking it means something that, quote, he wants it to mean over what it really means. So, and that's me on my box for a minute, but I get tired. Same thing with bathing suit covers. I can show you 100 of them in this box. Easy. But yet, those are not being sought after any more than other bathing suit covers or other stuff. I mean, please. There's enough of them in here. Moose. There's some good ones in here with Moose, and going into 1972. And I got to get off my box right now, and another 72 and another 72. Now, here's another stack of laughs to finish up. Girls Slumber Party, little Sabrina over there. If you were like me and you're a Sabrina fan too. Trying to remember her name because that's Midge, Veronica, Sabrina, Betty, but I can't remember her name now. I'll have to look. I'm sure Scotty would be able to tell me too, and so would JC, but I'd have to see. Again, I don't think Archie's trying to get girls' numbers right now. Look at old Moose. He's telling Reggie to stay away from Midge. He's getting ready to give him first aid. And again, these were something that really wasn't on my spinner rack when I was a kid. I didn't really see them that much. I knew of Archie, but did not ever see it really on the shelf. Didn't really buy it. Didn't really start a collection till probably when I was an adult. And had some before I sold my original collection. Look at that. Archie's out there bowling. You want a bowling cover? Right there it is. How about that? I love the green with the yellow with the pink in there. All that looks so cool. And again, a lot of people don't realize how good the work is on these because they think of them as, little literally funny books, as my mom used to call them, and so does Steve Charlton 66. He always calls them funny books and always brings back memories of my mom doing that, because she did when we were kids. She would always tell me about the funny books. And like I said, that was all the laugh ones that I think were in there. Most of what I got on this other side goes into some of the newer Betty ones. Now again, there were some of this stuff that was the new Betty, the new Veronica ones. Betty's Dreaming of Art. These are out of the 90s. I had 2 of those. Some of these, the person seemed to have gotten a newsstand and a direct. Sometimes they didn't. I don't know. They did it like this. Newsstand, direct, the exact same edition. So again, if I got rid of anything, I'd get rid of the direct and keep the newsstand ones. To cut my collection down, that's what I would have to do. Betty's dress looks just like the curtains. That's pretty funny. And then Betty's babysitting. Now we're back to Betty and Me. Now this goes back to 1968 again. Archie's helping her learn how to bowl. Problem is, she don't release, but look back there at Veronica. Veronica's about to hit him with a bowling pin, and he will definitely release that. Both Betty and the ball. Archie passing a note. For those of you who grew up in a time where you could text message everybody everything, you're at a loss. This was classic. The fact of passing notes in classes and everything else and stuff, all the way down. This is 69, but we did it even when I was a kid in 79. Again, bathing suit cover. We should be knocking each other down to get at that one. He's trying to keep everybody away from Betty. Now, even though Archie's always cheating on everybody, he's trying to take Betty seriously. Now, this one's funny. This is complete attack on... See, she says, Archie says he can't get over our home cooking meal. And they act happy because they don't realize he's actually sick because he ate their home cooking meal. That's pretty much it. Again, name the girl for me. Even her, I think she's a regular after a while, and I can't remember. I like this. This is one of the newer ones, but they're about to throw Archie out of Veronica's house, and Betty is saying throw him that way because she wants to catch him and take him back. And this is getting up into the 80s, late 80s. You can start to see the clothes change with the times of the late 80s. Again, if you grew up in that period of time, this would have been I would have been 19 and freshly married at that time. So, again, 1988 on that one. And I love this because if you look at the back. Yes, that's the Raiders of the Fruit Pebbles. That's right. They were snatching up that Raiders of the Lost Ark kind of feel with Barney and Fred and doing a Raiders of the Lost Ark kind of thing. You see where I'm out on time. Alright, let's go just a little bit more. And I don't know if I'll get all of them finished, but I'm at least going to put up this video and the one I had before. Bathing suit covers. There you go. From 1989, Betty and Me. Number 159 from 1989. Now, this is, the whole heart kind of thing, and it's showing everything and stuff. But it is somewhat provocative because if you look, Betty looks pretty much to be completely naked, standing in behind that sign displaying the heart and telling everybody about the everything and stuff. So you got to be careful if everybody starts grabbing that one. Another one, number 199 from 1992. Number 200. Why does she see a number 1 in Betty's future? Because Betty and Me was coming to a close at this. 200 was the finish of her last one. Beautiful little corner box down there of Veronica. Again, it was coming to a close, and I think it was going to the Betty by itself. You have the Betty Diaries. This goes into Betty and Veronica. Again, we can tell we went back in time again to 1969, number 1 to 60. And you look at the guys and they're dressing up like they're doing and stuff, and the outfits they're wearing until we're back to 163. Another bathing suit cover, 1969. And you can tell the groovy bathing suits the girls got on, and plus, the guitar, got a record player out there by the water and stuff. Almost looks like Jane Jetson over there on that one. So, another groovy one, 1969 to 1967. Even got the car up there as part of the logo stuff. On Archie's Girls, Betty and Veronica. Again, Betty and Veronica both wearing somewhat the same outfit. So you got to figure. And that's out of 1970. That's the start of the Silver Age to me. So again, when you look at the 1970 books, you got a hula-skirted Veronica. Again, here, 1971. And then they're painting up Archie's Jalopy. Them playing a little baseball. How about that one? Betty back there hammering that bag, Veronica up there working that one. Another bathing suit cover from 1993. Again, if you want to collect bathing suit covers from Betty and Veronica, or Betty or any of them, you'll find a ton of them. Christmas special. I made sure I was picking these out originally until they told me what he'd give me. He would take for both boxes, and I said, okay, and I left. I bought my boxes, and I will show real quick before I end the video at the end of this stack something else I picked up while I did it. Another Christmas one. Another one with the girls doing everything. And this is on the bag. At first I thought it was on the book where they were trying to say, but you can see it move every time I move the bag. I'm just not replacing it yet because I don't have. This one's really old, from 1969. It is a Archie Giant, number 11, part of the Archie Giant series. Betty and Veronica looking a little bit like they're working the corner. That's all I'm saying. Went a little too far there, Dan DeCarlo. This is number 4, the Veronica and Betty Spectacular here. He went a little too far with that one, is all I'm going to say for, that's at least a little more reasonable for certain things than that one is. And that would be all of them out of that right now. There is more, a little bit more in that box, but time-wise, I think it's going to be good. I'm going to pause for a minute, get 2 things and show you, and then we'll be done. Hold on one moment. Okay. So, as you can see, I got these at $5 a piece. Yes, they must have been in whoever he bought them from's collection. They are from the Super 7 ones. Again, these are ones that I really wanted to get a hold of. He gave them to me at $5 a piece. Got that beautiful Betty. Again, beautiful card art. Just beautiful. And then the Reggie Mantle. I love, if you look at his outfit, the paint on that is so cool. It really does mirror the card art. So it really is pretty neat. And like I said, there was 5 in here. So I've got 2 now. So it's hunting down the rest of them and trying to get them is what I'll be doing. Alright, so that's it. That's the first one of these. I'll try to do them over the week. I'm not going to try to rush it because, again, I'm just trying to get them done and do them and stuff. It took a lot to do everything with them to begin with, get them all put in my CLZ and do everything. So, and I'd like to maybe do 3 more roughly near 30-minute videos and just finish posting them all. So it's just part 1, part 2, part 3 kind of thing, part 4. All right. Outside of that, everything else, I will talk to you all later. Hopefully you enjoy these. Tell me if you're a big Archie fan like I am. Have a good one.